I've turned RuneScape into a collectible card game where everything is unlocked by opening booster packs bought with in-game gold. There are 5 booster sets ranging from Novice to Grandmaster, which contain every quest, skill, minigame, boss and achievement diary in the game, and until I buy myself some packs, I'll have access to none of them. When I open a booster, I'll see 3 cards, but I'll only get to keep one of them, so join me for the journey as we crack packs and see if we can't just pull some of the greatest cards in the game to build up a fresh Iron Man. Welcome to CCGscape. Hello there everyone and welcome back to another episode of CCGscape. I am currently doing the Karamja Hard diary. I thought we had a few diaries starting to build up here that I wouldn't mind cleaning up a couple of, and a couple more quests as well that I'm planning to do in service of those diaries. So that should be a nice little way to clean up this episode, and that is my plan at least for the initial bit. On top of that, I want to focus on Slayer some more, so getting this Karamja Hard diary to start off with will give me a better teleport to Shiloh Village, which will make getting to Duradel to reset my tasks a lot easier. So I did most of the steps already. I just went and killed a metal dragon in the Brimhaven dungeon, killed a steel dragon in like 30 seconds with the Twin Flame staff. Honestly, that thing goes fucking hard. Hopefully we don't burn these wraps. Took 2 just in case. There we go. Boom! Now I need to get back to Brimhaven. God damn it. And yeah, I finally finished up the Fire Giants task that I'd had for like 3 weeks. Seeing as though we were done at the Royal Titans, I went and finished it up just in the Koran Catacombs with the Twin Flame, and it was very, very easy. Max hit like a 49 or something. There we are! Another hard diary done! And like I say, a very nice teleport to the gem mine. Gives us access to the gem mine itself if I ever want to try and farm some gems in future. And we can just run over the bridge to go see Duradel in no time at all. We got a lamp as well. I think it's just 10k this. Yeah. Nice little stimulus package to the Herblore. Gonna eat this so it doesn't take a bank space up. And let's see what Duradel has to offer us. Dagonoff. Yeah, I can go back to DKs. I think we might be strong enough to tribrid them now, to do all 3. We have definitely got a lot more powerful since I last tried to. That could be fun. And I have a water birth telly in the house. Maybe we finally get a dragon axe or a circle or some of the other rings.
3 hours later.
Well, folks, I died at DK's and I durdled around a bit, did like 3 moons runs, did some barrows, did some blackjacking for about 30 seconds before I gave up on that. I've just sort of been moseying around not knowing what to do with myself. I just got myself a Vorkath head. I thought I'd try and get a little bit of money. Maybe if I got up to a mil, I could get a pack because I'm on 800k at the minute and I might be able to get pretty close after processing this black tea hide. But for now, we got the Vorkath head. So I have to look up what else I need. Is it just this? It's mithril arrows. Huge upgrade, gonna be very nice to have. Will make all my ranged more potent. So the accumulator gives +4 ranged attack and some minor defenses. The assembler gives +8 attack, some slightly higher minor defenses, and 2 ranged strength. Plus, it looks cooler rather than that stale old backpack. Feel good with this on my back. I still don't know exactly what I'm gonna do with the rest of my playtime today. I'm in a weird mood. But I'm probably going to go process that D-hide and maybe I'll see you after that or whenever I have made the rest of the money for a pack. What's up everyone? I've just been doing random bits and pieces. Did a Tombs of a Mascot run for fuck all. Tiny bit of Sepulchre. Couple of Vorkath kills right now which have just made me like 400k. So I'm well over a mil and you know already I'm on cam. So it means I'm going to buy some packs. Or a pack at least. Kind of hoping for ranged. I also wouldn't be upset at defense. Not that I'm eager to train defense, but being able to have a higher defense level would definitely help now that we're getting into some more endgame PVM encounters like Vorkath. Here goes nothing Ooh, oh my gosh. Every bit of that I saw the middle first, then my eyes went left to the prayer, and then I caught the right. What a fucking toss-up. Do I take the thing that unlocks the gauntlet, or the thing that you have to do before the gauntlet? I mean, I have to take Song of the Elves before the gauntlet, right? Holy shit. I kind of joked in the last episode that we're just going to do a Grandmaster quest every video now, but it's looking that way. We've got Roving Elves, we've got Morning's End Part 1. Prayer is not important past, like, that bracket of prayer is not important. So, yeah, we take Song of the Elves before Gauntlet. There it is, Sut. Okay, I still need to find Morning's End Part 2. And I can make back 420k for battle staffs however I want. Let's see if we have a few digs in the master deck, if we can find Morning's End, so that we have all the quests in the chain here. That's a miss on Morning's End for now, although I'll consider it a hit on the Calphite Queen, because we do have full Verax, which I would like to give a go there. It's the other place where it is useful, apparently. And it's also a requirement for the Desert Hard Diary, which we have, so I'm not upset to find that one. Pack number 2. Ooh. Yeah, Lumbridge and Drain are hard. I don't know how far away we are from it, but it annoys me every time I go to Tears of Guffix, because I know that there's bonus XP available for doing that. We'll have to grind out Bones to Peaches for it, so not an immediate thing that I'm, like, gonna rush towards, because, you know, we've got Song of the Elves to rush towards. If we can find the other half, we need that Morning's End Part 2. I can only afford one more pack. I think I'm going to go for Musper here. I've literally never touched the Nightmare in my life, so it is one of the ones that I'm more hesitant to take anytime soon until we're a fair bit stronger. Musper, however, I've killed a decent amount of. We're not exactly the right levels to be farming it particularly, but I can definitely get at least a kill to clear it off the board if I need to. Okay, last master pack I can afford for now. Will it be Morning's End Part 2? There's only 11 cards left in here. 3 chances. 3 and 11 is not bad. There it is! Oh, on the very last chance. That is everything we need. Hang on, we got Roving Elves, Morning's End Part 1, 2, and then Song of the Elves. Well, that is some stuff to be getting on with. It's a problem for future James. This James is tired.
The next day.
Good morning, everyone. We are starting off today with the elves that be roving. I will take the shield. Might be useful in the Dagonoth caves to stop me dying so much. And yeah, we're going to carry on straight to the next part of the quest, so we get that crystal teleport seed immediately. Thank you very much. Yeah, this quest doesn't have much going on. It's a lot of busy work. No, like, difficult fights or anything. Nothing difficult, so see you at the end of it. There's Morning's End Part 1. We're going to start Part 2 with the more annoying part with the Temple of Light. Though my agility level is decent. 75 is not bad, so we may not have the most awful time, but we'll have to see.
2 hours later.
Well, I finally just made my way through the light puzzle. I only failed an obstacle one time, so it honestly wasn't that bad, just a lot of work to do. And now I'm gonna have to get myself a death talisman the old-fashioned way, because I don't have a catalytic. So, yeah, time to go get Thorgal all his shit. We are just gonna turn this so that I can actually get back in. Well, we're almost there now, folks. This is the second inventory of shit to Thorgal. Having to come in the reverse way through the Elven lands because I forgot to reset the crystal thing. Almost done though, and then there is only one thing standing between us and Song of the Elves. It is a rather large thing though. Actually want to fall here. Never lucky. Can't believe I just passed like 8 checks in a row. But I'm not that heavy and my agility level's high, but it's only ever when you don't want it in it. Here we are. Take it all! Can I... Oh my god, I brought Wine of Zamorak. Oh, what the fuck. I'm face palming right now. I am so annoyed at that. Holy shit. At least I don't have to come back Elven Way again. What an absolute fucktard. I searched wine, and apparently I don't have any normal wine. Jesus Christ, what an idiot.
A few moments later.
I wonder if any smart viewers can figure out what's wrong with my account before I tell you in a couple of minutes. There's your wine, you cunt. Fucking finally. There we go. We've finally done Morning's End Part 2. Whew. There we are, 60k agility XP, not even a level. And now we can progress to Song of the Elves. As soon as we solve 70 construction, that's what's wrong with my accounts, folks. We need 70 construction. And I only have 57, and I'm guessing I don't have that much banked XP. 59 apparently. Am I really going to do regular? I'm really not going to do regular stuff, am I? Okay, so we just take these off. We've got 63 banked, apparently. I'm going to need some money to do construction. And I don't have a lot, but I want to go put some in miscellanea immediately. Because I know that it's empty. And I've basically not used it at all. But I'm going to need a lot of teak logs to turn into planks to finish this goal. So the best way to get those is at miscellanea. Oof, yeah, look at my approval rating. Been ages since I've got here. I'm gonna have to sit and chop trees for a bit until this gets up to 100%, and then I'll see if we've got any teak planks, and I guess I can get started on the oak planks at Mahogany Homes. I should have plenty of steel. I've got like 500 iron, I think. So I think that's good. Yeah, teak planks will be better, but we can start on oak planks because I got a ton of those from the armored zombies. And we do have Mahogany Homes. It's the last thing on our minigame board. In fact, it might be the last minigame in total because there isn't that many. Oh no, we've got Zalcano. So yeah, I'm going to be getting to Mahogany Homes. We'll take the elf quest line so far off the list, and I guess I'll see you all when I'm ready to get started on it after I've sorted the miscellaneous stuff.
Later.
I ended up deciding to come back to Dagonoths after a couple of random bits of PVM, and I just back-to-backed a mud battle staff into an archer's ring, which was definitely nice. Still need the mage ring, well, not need, but want. And I really want Circle because I've had an elite clue in my bank for like 60 years that needs Circle. And I'm like, Circle's easy to get, and then it's been there for a long time. But it has like 4 or 5 steps completed on it. Things not going too bad here. Oh, and we need the Dragon Axe still as well. But I'm managing to get these kills okay. It's only awkward if they both get on me at the same time. But if I can get in without them both getting on me, then I can just kill all 3 until they're in a rotation. And then they don't really spend much time alive at the same time. I'm just limited by my prayer pots, basically. And if Rex gets on me, I've started bringing freezers, because that definitely improves my lifespan. But yeah, I'm just going to be chilling here for a bit longer, and then maybe try and make a bit more money for some planks. I've kind of got to wait on miscellanea anyway to get me a lot of teak. I can start with my oak planks at some point, but I figured I'd just come back here as soon as my daily teleports were up on the Fremy boots. Once this trip's done though, that'll be it for the day, because I don't have more teleports while I'm on the ancient spellbook. See you guys in a little bit. Just hit 60 construction, 10 levels to go. I'm also up to 100 points at Mahogany Homes once I build this bookcase. Which doesn't get me anything just yet, but our first construction related Mahogany Homes purchase will be the plank sack at 350 points. So yeah, I guess I'll probably get that by the end of grinding to 70, because I'm planning to basically do it all through Mahogany Homes. Used about 300 oak planks so far. We'll be planning to do probably 500 to 1,000 teaks to get the levels. I don't know, level 70 is not too high of a grind, but it's a lot of materials for construction in particular. Rather than time spent, it's more GP and yeah, gathering the logs for the planks. But yeah, I think 34 contracts completed is pretty okay to tick that one off the minigame board. Probably be up another couple of hours or so I will more than likely finish all the oak planks that I have, and then we'll be able to see how many teak we need exactly to get all the level. Good morning everyone, 'tis a brand new day and I am just heading over to my last novice contract, all out of oak planks after this one. So we will be then going to check out Miscellanea because it is a new day like I say. We should have some more teak logs there and I can see how much money I'm gonna need, hopefully. Up to 259 points, not bad at all. Getting close to that 350 for the plank sack. Alright, let's head over to Miscellanea. I'm going to grab my lumberjack outfit so I can top up the 1%. And I'm also going to grab this dragon axe that I did pick up in my few kills after the last clip at DK's. First ever spec with the dragon axe. It looks like they've spent 50k from the coffers, so we should have, I don't know, a couple hundred teak logs here, I think. Put them on max with the herbs on slightly lower. 200 teak logs, I was pretty much bang on there. That only banked us an extra level. Might take a few days to get all these planks, unless I actually just go woodcutting, which I could do. I do have the axe, dragon axe, I've got a log basket. I could probably find some teak somewhere that are decent. I'm gonna need more money though, because we're gonna need a lot more planks to get up to 70. My cash stack is low right now. I don't even have enough fucking Zaf's daily staffs. Hello everyone, been a fair few hours since you last saw me. I spent a few hours just AFK salvaging while I was doing some shit in real life to bring the cash stack up, and then did my battle staffs and daily stuff, and since then I've been sat here at the teak trees in the Locust Oasis collecting the rest of the logs that we need for 70 construction. This is going to be expensive and I still need to buy some astral and nature rooms as well to be able to plank make, but it does work out just a tiny bit cheaper than doing it at the sawmill itself. So yeah, this is going to be my last invent of teak logs, or double invent I guess, because I've got the log basket on. Been pretty chilling here, just getting 56 logs before banking, and got a couple of ent seeds as well as a loop half of key, which if I remember right I have a spare tooth half, so we can go turn that in a minute or two. Alright, we've got enough. No need to go overboard. And yeah, since though we built this Quetzal, we can just run over to it and bank in Auburn Vale super quick. So it's been a very nice method. Let's just look at these keys. Oh no, I've got 2 loops. I need tea. I did it the wrong way around. That's unfortunate. Well, maybe I'll get them eventually. For now though, I'm going to head over to Lunar Isle and top up on the runes that I need, and then I am going to sit and plank make all of these before eventually heading back to Mahogany Homes. Alright, I've officially made all 1,259 teak planks that I am going to need to get myself up to level 70 construction. And yeah, time to get burning through these Mahogany Homes. I'm just changing my spell book back. I'm very broke again, as you can see, but these will give me quicker points, more points than the novice contracts we're doing, which is one nice thing. And also, once we've got the plank sack, I don't really know if there's anything else I care about, so maybe I can just use it on supply crates and get some GP back that way. I don't know. We'll figure it out when we get there. I guess the next check-in will probably be when I have the plank sack, so I'll see you for that in a little while. There is the 350 points. We can now get ourselves 1 plank sack and cut my bank time in half. I can just fill this up and spend twice the amount of time actually doing construction, rather than, you'll know what I'm trying to say, words and shit. We are up to 65 construction, 5 levels to go, and I am just gonna buckle down and mash it all out.
12 sleepless hours later.
No, I'm not gonna get it. Oh, I'm 10k shy. Oh, I don't have enough to take another contract. Enough teak planks left. I could take a novice contract? No, a beginner one. I don't know if I've ever done a beginner contract before. No idea what XP you even get. Oh, that's terrible. It's only a 500 XP bonus. Okay. I have a bunch of points. We can get planks from supply crates, because I don't think I really care that much about the construction outfit. It's a lot to go for it, and I just don't feel like it's worth it with the amount of time you'd grind construction in order to get that many points. So let's just load up on these. I've got more points, but that was all I could carry, so this should give me some planks to do it, like one more, and it will give me supplies for the future as well. Okay, it'll just give me some clay. Steel bars, mahogany planks. Okay, there's just one item in each, apparently. Did not realise that. We got 15 teak planks. It's enough for one more contract. That was a lot less than I was expecting these to give, though. 30 teak planks, okay. I'm gonna need to do one more, but we did get enough planks for another one with that last one that we opened, so it's all good. Alright, time to make this last red requirement finally be green. Yo, I'm a fucking idiot. I'm 114 XP away still. Why do I keep doing shit like this? Okay, think fast. Boom, 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 boom. This is tar. I need paste. Bang. Quick XP. Level 70. Incoming. Get it. Get it. Yeah! Totally smooth. Okay, we can now do Song of the Elves. Whew. Been like a 2-day grind. I'm gonna go make some money first. I want to just get my daily battle staffs done. I always hate having them there when I know I've got... Ooh, we can make a revive pool. That is probably worth it, actually. So you don't need any magic stones. The main cost is 1,000 soul runes. I have been selling a lot of soul runes, so I don't think I have 1,000. I haven't had much use for them, so I've just been selling them. Yeah, I got 500. From what I remember, we got those fairly frequently from Sepulchre. Yeah, we got 1,500 out of Sepulchre. Trying to see if there's anywhere else we've got large amounts. Brander was dropping in. Yeah, Brander and Eldrick dropped a decent amount. I'm not planning to go back to Titans. Hallowed Sacks as well, so... Yeah, it looks like Sepulchre's my best way to get soul runes, and now that I have the level for a revitalization pool, I don't see any reason not to build one. Oh, we don't have stamina potions. What am I talking about? What am I actually talking about? It's only 77 Herblore, though. We're literally one level away from stams, so I could make stams, because I can boost for. Although I don't think I have any amylase or marks. Oh, I've got 9 marks. Okay, well I'm literally in Sears already, and I have the Mandarin Hard. So getting 1 mark of grace for some amylase crystals is easy. I can squeeze out the rest of 73 Herblore in no time at all. I'm gonna get sidetracked, is basically what I'm telling y'all. I know that we just got the requirements for Song of the Elves, but I've got about 6 things that are just hanging in the back of my mind that I want to get done. Number 1, we will sort out a bit of money by doing some agility. I'm doing this till I get a single mark of grace, then I'll go over to the Sepulchre, get some money there, stack up the soul runes so I can build the restoration pool, whichever the basic one is. Then we'll sort the Herblore. After that, half a level, shouldn't take that long, it's only 35k away. Then I can get my big revitalization pool, which will be lovely. And I think I'm going to go to the PvP arena so I can imbue my archer's ring that I picked up from Dagonoths. And then I might go back and do some more Dagonoths. I don't feel like starting Song of the Elves today. I just have a bunch of shit that I want to get done, so I feel like that's going to take priority in my own head. I'm baiting you all on this one. Anyway, at least we got the Mark of Grace very quick. I can get myself some amylase crystals. Oh, I never checked if I had termites, actually. Anyway, I'll see you all in a bit when I have something interesting. And there is the 73 Herblore, which means we can now boost to stamina potions, hopefully. If I have pies, I have pies, it's all good. I got 300 amylase crystals. I can't be able to do the math on how much that's actually going to get me. We're just going to go for it. We only need 10 for the resto pool, so all the extras are just going to be extras for me to use, which will be super nice for things like smithing in the dwarf place, the blast furnace, and there goes the boost. We do need the max boost, unfortunately. We should be able to get through these amethyst crystals with one more pie though. I don't even know if I have the super energies for that. No, I do not. Well, stamina potions are officially unlocked, folks. What else do I need? Limestone bricks. We can get those from Razmir in Mauritania. I think I also needed some of them for landing sites, so I'll just stock up. I need 1,000 soul runes. I didn't quite get enough from Sepulchre. I have 758, so we're going to have to hop over to the Ascent of Arceus Telly. No, I clicked the wrong one. And the soul runes aren't in the magic shop, they're in the general store, if I remember. This is probably going to cost me. Oh, there's only 50 a world, and there's 25k. This is going to be expensive. Wait, Baba Yaga sells them cheaper. What am I doing? Okay, just enough. Never thought about how much a superior garden costs, actually. 75k. Right, where do we want it? Perfect. So we can build ourselves a pool. This is only going to give us spec and run energy, no other stats. So no prayer or health, but run energy in the house is a nice one to have without having to go back to Ferox all the time. So I'll take it. Not going to be upset about that in any way. Big upgrade. I already got my ranged ring done as well, the archer's ring from jewellery now. I've got a bit of money too, so I don't think I have any more chores off the top of my head that I want to do. For now, I'm going to head back to DK's. I think that's probably the best use of my time. I'm honestly desperate to complete this elite clue that I've had for millennia.
2 hours later.
Well, folks, I think the time has come for me to admit defeat on this clue. I've been holding it for so long, and I just got my last ring, the Seer's ring. Literally the only thing that I don't have from these, other than the bad ring and the circle for this, that I've been holding on to. But like, it's Supreme is the one that's the hardest to isolate. It's very hard to kill him without one or both of the others getting on you. So like, I'd have to keep killing all 3 or 2 at the minimum with Prime as well, even though I don't need anything from them, and that'd feel pretty bad. Like, if there was a way for me to target farm Supreme, then I'd probably go for the circle, but now that there isn't, and there's nothing else I need from any of the DKs aside from this for this one clue step, oh man, I need to cheer myself up now. I'm gonna go and hopefully just pop a bunch of clue scrolls. Let's see what the next elite is. If it's the same step, I swear to God. Yeah, hopefully I'll see you all in a bit with some caskets. Alrighty folks, there's no more putting it off. The clue scrolls went nowhere. I am now cock-blocked on the elite clue by catching a raw shark because I've barely done fishing. I'm not a big fan of fishing, guys. It's just not good. Anyway, we're getting on with things. Starting it off here, I think it's a while before there's anything particularly interesting. I mean, there's a bunch of fighting at the end, but then there's like puzzles and crap that are just not at all relevant.
The next day.
Hey folks, it is a day since you saw me, roughly. I've progressed through most of the busy work, the puzzly stuff, and the running around and yapping stuff of Song of the Elves, and then apparently my microphone cut out, so I didn't actually have any of the audio from this, which was basically all it is, so enjoy me re-recording that over footage of the crap. I've decided to call it here. It's getting way too close to leagues, and since they released the demonic packs, my brain has not been able to think straight enough to go anywhere near the end of Song of the Elves, so I've basically stopped it right before all the combat, so that we have something exciting to come back to when leagues finishes, to pick up the series again. And that's basically where I'm at with it. I'm super hyped for leagues, and I've got tons more videos coming out in the next few days. Hopefully you all stick around to see the progress. And eventually we will be back on task with the series. Until then though, look after yourselves. be lovely to one another, and I'll see you on the next one.